Thank you for accepting me into your life today and for these few moments that I will share with you that you have at your disposal to consider. The title called It's a Brilliant Flash came again from Mr. Ryan Holiday, who does a daily Stoic dispatch on the Stoic sayings and philosophies. So this also came from Mr. Ryan Holiday. So again, I thank him for allowing me to recite this, but also must give him credit and not say that this is mine, but it inspires me many times during the week to reflect on something that he wrote and shared with the world. Let's go with that. Quote, Marcus Aurelius was born, and just a few short decades later, he was gone. Cato, Rome's great defender, went down in defeat. Seneca, for all his power and fame, could not escape Nero's nihilism. And for generations, his important plays, which he had so labored over, had their authorship attributed to someone else. How many school children today know who Cicero was? Or care that Musonius Rufus once had a reputation that rivaled Socrates? And these are the bold-faced names, the who's who of who's that, as we've said. But what about all the forgotten Stoics who had ordinary, basic lives that barely registered? This is sad and tragic. It's also beautiful. We come into existence by some impossible, unbelievable set of circumstances, and then we come out of it. Why? How? No one can say for certain, but certainly we are here for a period. Isn't that quite wonderful? In Adam Lindsay Gordon's haunting poem called Doubtful Dreams, he captures something close to the Stoics' bittersweet sense of the human condition. Here's that poem. For all the great things of earth are small things. The longest life is a span, and there is an end to all things, a season to every man, whose glory is dust and ashes, whose spirit is but a spark, that out from the darkness flashes and flickers out in the dark. Here we are. Let's do something with it. Let's not let it go to waste. Let's make it a brilliant spark in the dark. Now, I know that might lend more to something I've said in many other episodes about that another Stoic saying, memento mori. Remember, you must die, or remember to die. And that is in concert with the title today, A Brilliant Flash. And that seems kind of reductive and dismissive and depressing, maybe. To know that even if you go to any cemetery right now, or there's one that you know of, or just happen to come across it in the countryside or in a city, every headstone has date of birth, date of death. And right there between those two engraved statements is a dash. That dash represents the entire life of that person in that box, in that ground. And yes, that can and probably will be you and I, the dash, or that brilliant flash. It's not to put you in a bad mood today or to put you in the doldrums of, oh, woe is me. I think even given that perspective or that initial response, maybe it can serve to wake you up and say, you only have this moment of life that we can share, joke about, yell about, debate about. But right now, we can do that while we're alive. Let's put the energy there, focused, prioritizing what we do have, not what we don't have. So I hope you enjoyed that recitation from Mr. Ryan Holiday and from Mr. Lindsay Gordon's poem, Doubtful Dreams. I want to offer you my humble rendition of a poem. As I mentioned before, I have started to integrate my poetry and my poetry and resilience. So here's mine, my 820 insert installment of poetry and resilience. This one's called The Next Moment Is Not Here. How would you recognize the end, especially if we're unavailable for the beginning? From the edge of inside, what you think and feel is below the awareness that is not a destination or result. The state of being does not define or complete your presence. It is you, beyond the matter, the material, the mental. Being is above your thoughts and within your reach. The impression remains unattached, unjudged, and non-resistant to senses. You never stop sensing, but that only should be the background instrument to the being. And the space should be the essence of ground of your earth, of you. And above this world, the space persists in being and cannot be filled. The space between seconds you can count are not about the last one or the next one. There are more between. The space of now is all you are, left with all that there is, the consistency of being. When you blink, you can see, even though it is a view refreshed. Each time is a moment of now. The last time you will blink, for thy moment will the expression change, is the impression has not changed. Each blink is a piece of retreat and reconnection to the shape of your impression, the shape of your being, space, and blurring the material to bring your presence together. Of this and that, of here and there, one as one should not fail, to be noticed when the collective world may sleep. The awareness remains close and opened to the impression that continues with the dawning of your horizon. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it adds some more substance and clarity to the brilliant flash that you and I are right now, today. Pay attention. Stay present. Stay current. And remember, no matter where you are in this world, it is always 8